best wrestling podcast in the world. Fact, the road-wearing, original Pete, the believing, power of positivity, keeping it Rollins, the Summit. Fact, the homicidal, the genocidal, the ECW-loving, daring young creeping, Mr. No Days Off, Scott. Fact, the biscuit and gravy eating, Naomi loving, lunatic craving, the melting pot, JP, and you can bank on that. Fact, the Bailey hugging, the interrupting, the Jaeger drinking, mouth of the Carolinas, Lil Stephen. Fact.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
I miss you, Darren Young. Little Stephen, Darren Young, in a evening gown match with Pat Patterson. Little Stephen gets a little French-Canadian in him. Jeff Hardy's going to face Jay Leno in a steel chairs match. People are just jealous because I got skills.
Here's my issue. Is it worse to get beat by one midget or three? Little Steven in a beer drinking contest with Naomi. I have this big issue with people. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Just kept it Rollins. Jimmy Hart, Triple H, X-Pac against Lil Stephen in a microphone on a pole match. Anything can happen. Lightweight. If you don't want it, then don't bark it.
We're three-man band. That's horrible. I don't want to make you look bad.
You're fired, sir. When you want to hear me mess up, they're in Radioland. When you want to hear me not mess up, I did not know that. Wow. Wrestling with attitude. When you want your beer, awesome.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. Of course, I am the Summit of Wrestling. Are you okay over here?
Yeah.
You look like you're falling apart.
Yeah, I'm falling apart, man. I've been falling apart this whole week. Anyways, welcome to the show. Hey, Periscopians out there, or Periscopa fans, is that the new one?
No, it's still Periscopians. In case you haven't heard my wife come up, what was it?
Periscopa fans.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't like that, but it's a fun word to say, though. But anyways, welcome to the show, Wrestling with Attitude. We got a lot to do this week. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to get into our regular segments. We got a fun game show for you guys today. Stick around.
Oh, is it Mind Games?
Yeah, it's Mind Games. Can you smell it in the air? Can you see the boards of white, dry erase boards or whatever we call these things?
The creepers will be here for the second half of the show.
Yeah.
One of them's on Periscope. Give them a hard time.
Yeah. You know what? If they want to play, we'll think about that on the game show. Maybe we get them involved on the game show.
They're always involved.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are always involved.
Don't forget, yeah, we got Mind Games this week. So when we get to Mind Games, the last two answers that you and JP, the Melting Pot, give, y'all vote on it. So, we tell us who wins. What are you doing over here?
I'm doing nothing.
I need to stop. I gave him dry erase boards, and the show is going.
I'm going to have fun.
I'm telling you, man, you're killing it.
No, I'm not.
We haven't started our first segment yet, and you're already killing it. But before, do we want to do wrestling news now?
What?
Yeah, let's do this one first.
All right.
Some sad news in wrestling, in case you didn't hear. I'm actually trying to look for his original. Where's the original song here? Hold on a second.
I didn't hear, so I'm
you didn't hear? Okay.
A little upset.
Where's that? So we had a passing away this week, in case you didn't hear. The gentleman who, where is it? All right.
Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down!
The gentleman, Chris Warren, passed away this week.
Was he the guy that did the song?
Right, yeah. He's the one. You remember WrestleMania 14?
The guy with the hat.
The guy with the hat, yes. The guy with the hat.
Oh,
the guy with the hat, yeah. He died at age 46.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the lead singer of
Yeah.
the DX band. That's what they call him, leader of the X-Men. He's done a lot of stuff for Triple H, and
he was in
other
another band because he actually did. They went pretty big later on. I think the name is Obscure. I think is their other name.
Right.
Because they went on and did wrestling tunes for a lot of other people. Besides,
actually 49.
Like they did
49, sorry.
Oh.
Not 48.
Well, still,
49.
that's, wow.
Yeah. But he passed away at age 49.
Dude, you will be missed. You made a good song. You were part of the DX band. I mean, come on. You're like one of the only 4 people that can say that.
Well, I mean, and think about it. He's iconic, man, because you go back. Who doesn't remember WrestleMania 14? Shawn Michaels Triple H comes out, and this guy, I mean, he started that video. I mean, that's, you know.
And he got the crowd moving, too. I mean, what he reminded me of, and a lot of people will probably agree with me on this, is like a Rage Against the Machines type. He looked like him.
No, he did.
But, yeah, the creator of the song died. I don't know. I didn't catch that on Periscope. Maybe you'll get it.
The
in a
creator
minute.
of the song?
I don't know. They're saying something. But anyways, yeah.
But yeah, he passed away. I still haven't got it yet. So
Okay.
if you send a message, send it again. All right. Oh, yeah, the creator. Scott lost his smile over that one. Of course. Can somebody wait until JP's in the room to say that?
Like, come on, man.
So now Scott,
because we get in trouble when we say it outside of it and everything. But
I don't get in trouble. I do.
I
write
like,
the checks.
Well, we can't say, Sean. You don't say that. That's not cool. Like, well, that's not fair.
You get in trouble for everything, dude.
Yeah,
so.
I do. That's unfair.
But another news I wanted to share. In case you haven't heard, local talent, local wrestler, local indie wrestler, Cedric Alexander is on WWE.com because he's in the Cruiserweight Classic. Hey, he much Bobby Roode dancing. Yeah, he's getting ready to do Bobby Roode.
I am ecstatic about this, especially him in the Cruiserweight. Why are you not ecstatic about it?
Go ahead. No, let me finish the Cruiserweight. Anyway, Cedric Alexander is in the Cruiserweight tournament, which is much, hopefully he does well.
I did with No Way Jose. Bobby Roode was dancing, and I guess Scott said I did with No Way Jose.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start my first rant of the day, and it's because of Lil Stephen's comments. Lil Stephen just caused me to first do my...
Are you serious right now? With Attitude presents JP's Rants.
Awesome! Okay, Lil Stephen, how do you sit there and say, "Oh, I can't wait for this guy. This guy's great." You have not seen this guy.
What are you talking about, Mr. Candlelight?
You haven't seen this guy.
Excuse me?
You never watched TNA. I tried to get you to watch TNA 2 years ago with this guy.
Cedric Alexander.
No, I'm talking about Bobby Roode.
I wasn't talking about Bobby Roode. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? I am ecstatic about Cedric Alexander. That's what I meant.
Yeah, he called you Jack, you know what.
Yeah, you can say it. It's cool. We're cool. Anyways, I said I'm ecstatic for Cedric Alexander. That's what I'm excited about. I don't even know what you're talking about, Bobby Roode dancing. What are you talking about?
No, Bobby Roode.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Because he debuted last week.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh.
You see what I'm dealing with on the show?
So, wait, but he debuted in NXT?
No, yes, but it was a live event.
Nah.
What?
He does not need to go to NXT.
Yeah, it doesn't. Dude, you don't know what's going to happen yet, so hold your horses. You don't know what's going to happen yet, so just relax a little bit.
I just know it's not the end. Like, I think NXT is still going to go strong.
No, the end was 2 weeks ago, actually. NXT, the end.
Yeah, but...
Are you drawing pictures over here or something?
Maybe. I'm just erasing. It looks like I'm drawing. I want them to think I'm an artist.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
No, what I was ecstatic about...
hold on a second. You want to talk about Cedric?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Mr. Candlelight, you was there for Bobby Roode's dancing? How was the event? He said he was there. So we won't get a response from Mr. Candlelight.
What do you mean he does need to go to NXT?
Because he needs to go. I don't think he needs to go NXT either. But, I'm fine with that. Whatever. At least he's there in WWE. To me, that's all that matters. You're in the company.
I know. You're happy to see him there.
I'm happy to see him in WWE.
And that's why, this is what I was commenting on.
Okay. The reason I'm going to address this AJ Styles and Bobby Roode thing. Bobby Roode is one of the best wrestlers in the world. And if you've not seen him wrestle, go watch it. And you will not tell me why is he thrown in with the big dogs.
Oh, no, he said, but for his own character development is what he's commenting on. He said not for his skills, but he said for his character development he should.
Well,
I kind of agree.
I think what they'll do with him is they're going to put him on SmackDowns. You put him... What?
Everybody's commenting on me for some weird reason. It's funny. Because I'm me.
But, you should put Bobby Roode on SmackDown, is what I'm saying. You should put people on SmackDown that needs a little bit more development, but that are... Actually, scratch that. Bobby Roode don't need any development. I'm just saying. I mean, I know me, you, Scott has seen him, JP have seen him live. He does not need any development. The guy is a star.
No, I mean, he's good. I mean, look, and I know a lot of people don't.
Got 12 people. What are you talking about?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Eric, the actor. Okay, I don't know.
Stop reading Periscope.
No, I'm interested in the Periscopians' comments.
No.
I am. It's kind of intriguing.
But going back to that, look, I get, again, this goes back with the whole AJ Styles thing. It really does. With the whole, the people that don't know AJ Styles, the people that never watched him in Japan, never watched him in TNA, so they don't get who he is. But I think Bobby Roode in TNA was good. He was one of the reasons that show hasn't gone under yet, because he gave it enough every week. He gave enough on that show every week. So I think he's great that he's in WWE. I just don't think he needs to go to NXT because he doesn't need to develop his character. He has a good character. The man can wrestle. Why does he need a character? Why does Bobby Roode need a character? He doesn't.
I love Periscope. I'm gonna point it out real fast. I love Periscope. Welcome everybody to the show. In case you don't know, we talk wrestling. You can say what we are, whatever. I find Periscope amazing. But anyway, you talk what?
Thank you.
What?
Incognito.
What?
He was just commenting on what I said. No, I really do believe that about Bobby Roode. I think it's good he's here. I don't think he needs to go to NXT because he has a character. He's a good wrestler. And I think in this new era that we have now, all you have to do is be a good wrestler or a good talker. You don't need a gimmick anymore. You don't. I don't see the point of it.
Start wrestling each other. You don't want to see that.
Nah, because I'll win. But
Seth Rollins? Come on. I don't think Seth
that.
Rollins and Roman Reigns will kill the WWE. Because if I'm not mistaken, you're probably watching the product still, right? I mean, we're talking about Roman Reigns has killed the product.
But we're still watching it.
We're still watching it.
So, yeah, we can't say anything about it. I mean, you got to give it time, I think. I think, it's not time yet. When he comes to the big screen, Monday Night Raw, he's going to come out on the right foot. I do agree with that. I think Bobby Roode will come out on the right foot. So, I mean, I agree with it. I'm happy he's here. I really am. I mean, I've seen the guy only live once, so I really can't talk much about it. But I know this man over here is like ecstatic about it.
Bobby Roode?
Yeah,
dude, Bobby Roode. We got to have. All right, bye. Anyway, Bobby Roode is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, and what we miss now that we used to get back in WCW. if somebody left WCW and went to WWE, we saw them the next night or the next week. We saw those surprise entries. Now we see somebody comes out and they go straight to NXT. So we know sometimes AJ Styles was a different story. We saw him on Raw.
Yeah.
Anderson and Gallows, we saw on Raw. There are special champions, athletes that we should see on Raw and SmackDown instead of going to NXT.
All right, so there was 2 questions there I want to get at real quick.
Periscope's, you got a race board right now.
Periscope's going like crazy. Okay, one was, I don't remember who said it, but they said, when do you think Balor's going to step up? I think in the next 2 months before SummerSlam, you're going to see Balor. I promise you on that.
Now, hold on. I would say, please don't use him at this Money in the Bank.
No, please don't.
Wait.
And then 2, we need a new women's champion.
A lot of people prefer NXT.
No, or we need a new women's champion. I agree.
It's coming.
Not that we need a new women's champion. We need a new rivalry. Charlotte really doesn't have anyone right now. Who does she have?
That's because of creative.
Yes.
That's because WWE creative. That's not because of Charlotte. It's because of creative. Just like, I'm going to say Roman Reigns. He's got a rivalry now because now him and Rollins have a history. But Charlotte does not even have she's not even defending the title.
Oh, we got a Paige fan on there. Paige. Someone said Paige, hopefully.
Listen, after Alberto Del Rio, I don't know if I can cheer for Paige anymore.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I don't know. It's her destiny, though, I guess. Anyway, we got a great show today. Should we get into it?
Yeah. Guys, hold your questions. If you have any questions, I'll try to write them down, and we'll get to them later, okay?
Wrestling is fake. No, I'll never say that. Wrestling is a soap opera. And that's fine. That's why I tell everybody.
Somebody's.
What?
I don't answer those questions anymore.
I know. I'm not.
All right. And Natalia does need a fair shot. I do agree with it. That's the last thing I'm going to talk about with that, because we got to move on. We got a lot to talk about. But I agree with you. I think if Natalia was I think if it was better creative, I think I would have been okay with it. Natalia's not a bad wrestler, but she's not at the same par as Charlotte right now. Natalia's more of a veteran wrestler nowadays. I mean, she's technically the older generation. I hate to say that, but she is.
Scott said you could barely talk.
Really?
Because Mr. Kenlight said he didn't know you could write.
Hey, Scott. Carmella never hugged you. And I put that on Facebook for you.
So, really?
I agree with you, Incognito. I agree with you completely. We need that creative-wise. We need that bad girl kind of thing to start the Divas Revolution. You do, but I don't think you're going to get it.
Who is taking over SmackDown Live? We got a question. I'm going to say, watch for... Yeah, it did. No, you're right. I'm going to say, talking about Paige, she actually won 2 matches against Charlotte and going downhill. I'm going to actually say, who you think's going to be SmackDown general manager?
Who I think it should be?
Who you think it will be? Not who it should be. Who will it be? Use
I could see
WWE creative.
Stephanie.
Don't use ours.
I could see Stephanie because I see them doing it just because... I don't know. You haven't seen she's not doing the authority gimmick anymore.
Bischoff, Teddy. I mean, those are names.
Now, I would love to see Bischoff come back. Just that would be really cool, in my opinion. But
Kevin Owens is untalented. All right. Wow. I'm gonna say Johnny Laurinaitis. Why not?
No.
Why not? Bring him back.
No.
And here's why I'm gonna say Johnny Laurinaitis. Because the reason he's going to come back, I think, is because they have the new Total Bellas TV show coming up on E. So maybe. I mean, that's a possibility.
It would be too cliche.
I wouldn't want Stephanie. I want somebody else now.
But I could see them going that way. I'm just saying with what you said with creative, I could see them giving it to Stephanie.
Why not William Regal?
Now,
I mean, look at what he does. He's the general manager of NXT. Why not?
I don't know. I mean, is he still the general manager of NXT? I don't know what's going on. That's the thing.
Just kind of like fell asleep when I said Toad Bellis.
Brock Lesnar hasn't left yet, so I don't know where you heard that rumor, but
you want Foley as commissioner? Okay.
I would love Foley as commissioner. I'd be
no,
on that.
I would. Listen. I don't think Foley's gonna do it either because they got the new Foley TV show coming out.
That'd be perfect for him.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to. I agree with you, Incognito.
Why not Regal?
It doesn't need to be Shane or Stephanie.
Why not Regal though? I mean, look,
That would be good.
He is the general manager of NXT.
But
everybody loves NXT. Why not?
But we don't know. Like, is NXT done yet? That's the thing. If NXT's done, heck yeah, I want William Regal to be.
What's our take on Money in the Bank? We'll listen to the last half of the show. We'll make predictions on the show, what we think will happen. We got 4 segments today, so let's get into it, actually. I did. It was a good match. I like Tessa a lot, man.
Shut up, Scott.
What?
So did you see Tessa wrestled Carmella, and when she becomes single, tell her to talk to me? I was like, shut up, Scott. God.
Which one, Carmella or?
Yeah, which one, Scott?
Tessa.
Oh, so you like Tessa now? Are you jumping off the bandwagon?
Oh no, he's still on that bandwagon. Don't worry. You know he ain't left that one.
Yeah, he won't.
All right, let's get into the top 5.
All right.
WWA SoundOff, where your voice can be heard.
Sound off, let them know how you feel. If the anger inside is real, sound off.
I never said NXT is over. Okay, that's not
he
what I
wasn't
said.
talking about you.
Oh, somebody else did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, relax.
No. I didn't read all of it. But
No, I said that.
I think, what?
I said about, like, I don't know if NXT's done.
NXT's
then
not
William
done,
Regal would be great
No.
as SmackDown.
You can always put William Regal on the head of SmackDown and have somebody else be on NXT.
Yeah, you could.
Okay? That way, what is NXT supposed to be? Development, right? Develop another person to have another general manager at some point.
Yeah.
So,
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually.
you got more chance than Randy Richter.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now, in case you don't know, this belt right here is Mr. Canlight. This is our for the Periscopian of the week. And, if you got some funny one-liners, whatever, share them, share it with the show. We'll put your name on the title for next week. What?
Yeah. Don't stop reading Periscope. Just
No, go.
No, anyways.
Anyway,
that's awesome. So what we got for sound off today, Mr. Summit?
Well, I want to know from the Periscopians, too. This week's top 5 is top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time. So it can be any Money in the Bank, the ones at WrestleMania. What's your take on TNA?
It's horrible right now. The Hardy Boys need to be fired.
I am the Summit, and of course, this is Lil Stephen. It blows up. Yes, it's blown up because of you.
Don't you call Brother Nero. I don't care about Brother Nero. Getting tired of him.
But anyway, this week's top 5, Brother Nero. All right, we got to start with the Brother Nero thing.
I hate Brother Nero.
That whole TNA segment, yeah. If anybody watched Slammiversary, please let me know or get your money back from the pay-per-view. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, get your money back, please. I'm still trying to get mine back from Bound for Glory.
I heard it was bad. But going into our top 5, are you still following Periscope?
Yes.
Because I'm having problems over my end.
I am. Don't worry about it. If any important questions come up, I got you.
All right, writing down on the board. You got it. That's what you dry erase boards for. I knew it was going to come in handy at some point. All right, there we go. This week's top 5, though. Top 5 Money in the Bank winners of all time. Let's get into it.
Jim Cornette to run SmackDown. That'd be funny.
That would be great. I would. Oh, my goodness, that would be great. Because he is so real. I would love it.
You know how impossible that is right now.
What's your number 5, Prince? Well, I got to know what number 5 is. We'll start. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so we're gonna start with the 5. I'm gonna start
Seth
off.
Rollins. CM Punk. All right.
All right. Hey,
All
those
right.
are good. All right, so my first one, you're going to hate me for it. Periscopians. Scott, I know you won't. My first one's going to be Rob Van Dam.
That's not bad.
You know, I mean, now, I didn't like the way he used it, but I understood that he was in a rivalry with Shelton Benjamin at the time. He used it on the Intercontinental title. But other than that, I mean, I'm going to give him 2006 at, WrestleMania 22. Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. He's going to be my number 5.
All right. I'm going to go, and I'm going to probably get some heat over this one. Don't worry. It is not Damian Sandow, I promise.
Really?
Yeah.
I am shocked.
And I'll tell you why I don't even have him in my top 5. But for number 5 for me is Kane. Yes, I said the man Kane. And the reason is he cashed in and won. Okay? Mm-hmm. The same night. So somebody has done it before. Kane won, cashed it in. I will not put Daniel Bryan on my top 5. But Kane cashed in. That was back in.
Oh, that was bad,
What,
Scott.
What?
Hey, what about when Shelton Benjamin won? Oh, that's right. Did you see what he put? What about when Shelton Benjamin won? Oh, yeah.
Has it? He's still waiting.
Bad, Scott.
He never got eliminated. But I'm going to go Kane, number 5.
Okay.
And he cashed in, okay? So you cash in the same night. That should mean something.
Incognito's on my...
I can't put Miz. I'm
unfortunately,
sorry.
that's my number 4.
Oh, shit.
Here's my reason why. Look, I don't like The Miz as a wrestler. I'm not going to... Actually, I take that back. I like Miz when he's tag teaming. When he's a tag team wrestler, he's good. But you have to give him credit. As much as a lot of people didn't like WrestleMania 27 and all that, but he ran like he was the champion for almost a year. I mean, he did a lot. You got to give him a little bit of credit, man. So I have to admit, him winning that Money in the Bank, I mean, it skyrocketed him. So at least Miz had his 15 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? He might only be a one-time champion, but he was he had the belt for a while. So I'm gonna give the Miz,
Okay.
But the ideas that you can kind of connect to, but not successful, I agree with that. Yeah, Miz as a wrestler, not that great, but he is one of those guys you can kind of.
Prince asks, is this a pro-Roman Reigns show? No. We're a wrestling show that we like everybody.
Yeah.
I know I'm wearing Seth Rollins' shirt, but I like everybody. It doesn't
I don't
matter
hate
who.
Roman Reigns.
I
don't
like
hate The
Roman,
Rock.
But Miz is a good heel.
Yeah.
If he's CM
wow.
Punk, Edge, Cena, Bryan, Orton. Okay.
Not in that
I can
order.
respect
Okay.
that. I can respect that.
I can too, yeah.
Yes, you would bash Roman Reigns. I don't like bashing. I like wrestling, all right?
You don't like
I don't care
bashing?
what it is. I don't like bashing
I have
everybody.
seen you bash Tommy Dreamer on this show.
Tommy
more than
Dreamer
once.
is ridiculous. And that goes
Ooh,
to Scott.
House of Hardcore. Stealing Raven's
I agree.
moves.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. Who, Tommy Dreamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Tommy Dreamer. You had to steal from Raven. Couldn't have steal.
You got to steal from somebody.
Yeah, you couldn't steal from anyone else.
My number 4.
What's your number 4?
He has in the gay community. I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler. What?
Tommy Dreamer is a god. A overweight god, but nonetheless, sirs. Scott.
That's great. I don't know. He might be in the Periscopians of the week this week. I don't know. He's up to him.
Scott's up there.
Him and Mr. Candlelight.
No.
He's contributed.
He has
yes.
contributed. No, we're just giving Scott a lot of trouble here.
I'm talking about as wrestlers. To me, Tommy Dreamer is not one of the best.
No.
Top 5, top 10, top 20.
But as a person that puts stuff in the
Yeah.
business,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, yeah. He's done a lot.
Stop taking my
Sandman.
belt.
We're doing Sandman now.
But anyway, number 4 for me, Dolph Ziggler. All right? And here's why. Look when he cashed it in. Okay? To me, when you cash in Money in the Bank, it should mean something. All right? So that's the reason Damien Sandow is not on my list. Mr. Anderson's not on my list because they never cashed it in. You can't win it and lose the briefcase.
Yeah.
John Cena's not on my list. Just saying, because he lost the briefcase, but no one ever says anything.
Yeah.
But he won the Money in the Bank and he cashed in on one of the best Raws of all time. Went the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean, that reaction to the crowd was just outstanding.
I'm going to go ahead and my number 3, because that.
The reason to do top 5, there's actually since 2010. So we got 6 years. Okay? But we're also counting WrestleManias.
Oh, what, Money in the Bank? Yeah.
So
no, we're
there's-
just, any money in the bank.
So there's actually a lot more than that. There's
Technic-
like 16 Money in the Bank matches.
only, it's only been going since, 11 years now.
Right, but
Yeah.
we also got WrestleMania matches, okay?
No, 2005.
So there's a lot going on since 2005.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, they used to have 2 a pay-per-you
True.
or 2 of that. So
And you have to
16.
count those, yeah. You're
Right,
right. You
so
have to
I'm
count.
talking about overall. So that's the reason
Okay.
we're doing a top 5 this week.
Um,
And the pay-per-views this Sunday. So why not?
well, of course, Stardust farts glitter. You didn't know that? I knew that. Anyway.
He who shall not be named was in it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Anyways,
Who's one of the best draws of all time? Real fast.
I don't know.
Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair.
What are they talking?
Like money, money-wise, ratings,
Oh.
I guess. John Cena, Hogan.
Macho
all
Man.
these guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3. Who you got number 3?
I'm going Randy Orton. Because of the way I'm going with Randy Orton. I mean, if I got to explain myself, I'm sorry, but here's the thing. Randy Orton, he got the belt at SummerSlam, and he held that belt for a long time. So I'm going to give it to Randy Orton. Who you got?
I agree, Prince. I agree. Big Show's special ladder.
Yeah, that's a Money in the Bank winner
Number
right
3
there.
for me is CM Punk. Not only did he win it once, but he won it twice. And cashed in both times. The only people that did it better to me are the 2 I put ahead of him. You just talked about someone cashed in on. Edge. Probably Edge.
Oh.
The draw, who cashed on.
Edge.
Who
yeah.
you got number 2?
I'm going to go with Ziggler.
Okay.
I'm going to go, I mean, you said it yourself. I mean, he's on there because he did it right, and he did it the night after WrestleMania. It meant something. I just wish he would have held that belt a little longer. I think that would have been great.
Number 2 for me is, I'm going to say Edge. Edge is number 2. And the reason Edge is number 2, to me, he was the ultimate what?
Opportunist.
Thank you. He was just amazing.
Yeah.
He's the one that really started it to me because
Yeah.
Punk was after him.
And I'm just gonna piggyback my number 1 off of that. It's Edge for me because not did he only win the first ever Money in the Bank, he also won it against Mr. Kennedy. I mean,
Right.
he is the ultimate opportunist. He got that name from Money in the Bank.
So who's your number 1?
That's my number 1 is Edge.
Quiet Mark Jannetty. Mr. Candlelight, you done won the belt back. Don't worry.
What?
He just called Scott Mario Jannetty. I don't know if will CM Punk survive in UFC? No, I don't think so. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
We talk about in stealing girlfriends. Is that what Scott said?
My number one, of course, is Seth Rollins. And the reason I did that is because who cashed in at WrestleMania? That was Seth Rollins, and, So, anyway, that's our Seth Rollins. Yeah, fangirl moment of the day. Anyway, you got anything else?
No.
No.
Knew that one was coming.
You knew it was coming. I wanted to put Edge number one, but hey.
Well, I mean, look, say what you want about it, but... say what you want about it, but, Seth Rollins, he did the ultimate thing that no one has done yet. He cashed in at WrestleMania. Who else can say they cashed in at WrestleMania? No one. So, that's all I got to say.
All right, you done?
Oh, I'm done, dude.
All right. Everybody on Periscope, stick around. We got 3 more shows coming up. The next show, we got Mind Games. Then after that, we review Raw. And then after that, we got picks for this weekend's Money in the Bank matches, pay-per-view. True, he did. But anyway, he still cashed in. But after that, that will be all the show. You can follow us on Twitter at WWA Show. You got anything else?
No, I'm good, man.
All right. Everybody on Periscope, stick around. We'll see you later.